Hey guys, welcome to the Rid Zone channel. What I'm going to be talking and doing for you guys today is I'm going to be welcoming you to the channel, and then I will also be talking about teen bodybuilding and what to know, and also some mistakes that I've done starting out as trying to be a bodybuilder. So I will welcome you to the channel. This channel is all about people wanting to get into their own zone. So that can be with training, that can be with whatever, it can be with whatever. But really just having that mindset that you are just direct and just focusing on that one thing and just going at it. And no distractions. So that's what I mean about the zone. We are going to be talking about some teen bodybuilding stuff, but first I am training for a bodybuilding competition next year for April 27th, season A, for ICN, Australia, WA. I love the gym. I'm obsessed with the gym, and yeah, I just live and breathe it. And that's what you got to have with your own mindset and your own zone. You got to be obsessed, and like you need to love it and want it as much as you want to breathe. So that's what I want everyone to do with anything with this channel. I want you just to, every time you watch it, just have that mindset that you are in that zone. Nothing's going to distract you from achieving your goals. But yeah, that's pretty much me. I don't really do too much else really, but just, yeah, not really much. I have a job, part-time job, so that is why I'm doing this right now. But now, the real topic of today is teen bodybuilding and what to know and some mistakes that I've learnt along the way, or that I've done in the start of my bodybuilding journey. So I'll tell you some things before I tell you what to know and that stuff. Actually, this kind of goes into that category, but before, goes to all the teens out there, because I'm 17, I'm a teenager, right? Before starting this whole sport, because it's a different type of sport to many sports, you really have to be mentally well, like mentally good to do this sport, because I'll say it's pretty much 90% mental. With this sport, you gotta wake up early. You gotta eat when you don't want to eat. You gotta not eat when you really want to eat when you're cutting, and then you need to train when you really don't want to train and you just want to relax. And then you literally have to keep on doing it. There's no, oh, that's the season off, I'm just gonna relax and I'm just gonna not do anything. Like with most sports, right? Most sports you have like the whole games or the whole season, and then after that you pretty much just train a little bit, but But with this sport, you are doing it forever, pretty much. So you have to be committed to this thing, and you gotta be consistent, you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta have dedication. All those three things, and passion, and obsession. So those 5 things: consistency, discipline, dedication, passion, and obsession. That's the 5 things that you need to have when you're going to start this journey, because if you really want to do it, you just can't stop. You just have to keep on going. When it gets hard, just keep on going, because that's what champions are made. champion is not because you have all these medals and all this fame and all that crap. No, it's having no quit. So, and with this particular sport, you have to have no quit, and I mean that. So yeah, if you have all those 5 things, then do it. I love it. I'm obsessed with this sport. So yeah, just do it. And I will say it will make you stronger. It will make you mentally stronger. It will make you physically stronger. It will just make you stronger. And it will make your life even better. It just, doing the harder things and doing the things that you don't want to do and just doing them anyway, that's the thing that separates you from everyone else. And you want to be like that. Because with this sport, you can't be always normal. You literally have to have the best physique. You can't have the majority physique when you're up on stage. You have to have the best physique. So it has to be different. It has to have different shapes. It has to everything. So with this sport, you also have to be different. You have to express that. You gotta be okay with that. And you also have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. It probably sounds weird and probably sounds that I'm not making sense, but you will get it. Because you will definitely, if you're just starting out, so if you're really skinny like I was, and if you're really overweight, right? You are going to be uncomfortable going to the gym because there's so many different people and so many people that are so into themselves. Obviously, when you get jacked and big and that stuff, you are going to be into yourself a little bit more because you've done all this hard work that you are going to show it off. That's what bodybuilding is. You're showing off your hard work. But that's not a bad thing. You just have to focus on yourself. That is what I mean when I say you got to be in your own zone with anything, right? So if someone's over there doing some curls, looking huge, and he looks at you does this it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just have to get out that distraction and just done. Nope, no distractions. You are straight ahead, straight forward. But that is what you need to know before you want to start this, pretty much. And if you're really passionate, that's not going to scare you. What I'm saying, what I just said, isn't going to scare you because you're so passionate about it. You're like, oh, I'll go through that. Who cares? You know? So, now, I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes that you could probably learn from that I made when I first started out. So, number one, variety of food doesn't mean that you're gaining calories or gaining weight from that food. What I mean is you could have so much food, but it could be so less of calories that it doesn't add up. But I just ate all that food. Probably ate all my maintenance just there. But no, that's wrong. Because I used to eat peanut butter crackers, then 4, and then a lot of fruit, and then some then probably some toast. But that probably added up to only 500 calories. You know what I mean? It looks like a lot of food, but it's not a lot of calories. And that's what you need to know too. To gain weight and to lose weight is to up your calorie maintenance. So get a calorie tracker, or I think there's just search up calorie tracker, pretty much. And then also track your food. This has helped me so much. I never used to do it, but this has helped me so much during my bodybuilding bulking prep, weighing and measuring and tracking my food, because I know exactly what I've had, and I know that I have had enough calories. So just there's an app you probably can get. It's called Easy Diet Diary. It's really good and very accurate. Accurate. Can't talk today, but yeah, get that because it's gonna help a ton. Okay, and it's gonna be annoying, but that's where the discipline comes. So yeah, definitely do that, and then and then also with cutting, you just have to downgrade your calories a little bit. And then you lose weight. Train, lose weight. Okay, now this is the next one, second one, that follows into this. So I thought that training was pretty much the whole part of getting jacked, which is not. Training is only pretty much 10% or 40%, right, of your whole progress. Most of it is nutrition and recovery. Don't forget about that. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, don't train 7 times a day if you're just starting out. Start with 3 days. Seriously, start with 3 days, but do high intensity and slow workout movements. Because if you're just like I was doing, like fast as and doing lightweight, there's no point in that. There's no, your muscles is not getting tension at all, and it's not ripping. It's not able to heal back to grow bigger. It's not doing anything. So if you're training more and you're thinking that's gonna give you more progress or doing more reps, I'm sorry to say this, but it's not going to work. And I learned that the hard way from doing a whole year of training and not pretty much making zero progress. And then when it was my second year, this year, that's when I first started researching more and actually training like you had to train. And eating like I had to eat. And I've made the best progress this year that I've ever done. But the third thing was, so the third thing is, as well, is that you don't have to use reps and soreness as that you've done a good workout. Because you don't always have to be sore after a workout to know that you've done the work. Because it's not the best really. And the reps, don't do that. That is CrossFit training, and don't do some CrossFit training. Don't be a CrossFitter because you're gonna be doing pull-ups like that. And that's not optimal. So don't do that. But, sorry, my timer. I have to, but anyway, what I was going to say is that don't have reps and soreness to put in that you've done a really good workout, because you probably have trained really hard, but you just haven't been sore. Which is actually a good thing, then you can train harder the next day. But and then the fourth thing, I'll just say, I think I'll do 5. So second last thing is thinking that you have to have abs to be jacked, because that is not true. So I think everyone's done it. Everyone's done it in the start of their bodybuilding journey, doing the 7-minute ab workouts. And I've definitely done it multiple times, and I've done it pretty much most of my first year because I thought abs was the way to go. And also train your legs. True. because I used to never train my legs, and that's why they have just gotten like a little bit bigger. But yeah, that is definitely, you need to know. And Vulcan, you don't care. Don't worry about abs. Please, don't even train abs. Don't even train them. You don't need to. Don't. There's no point in it. The only point when you need to train abs is pretty much when you're cutting, because that's when they're going to show. And then, final fifth thing is not caring about everyone else. I used to care about everyone else and how they wanted me to look and how skinny I was. It did help me with motivation and to keep on going, because I was going to prove them wrong. And I have. I'm so much bigger and I'm not that skinny kid anymore. But just don't quit, or don't not start something, even, and I'm saying bodybuilding, because it's such a judge sport, that don't care about everyone else. You're there just for you. You are versing you. Always look in that mirror and you are versing you. No one else. It's just you. Just you. And that's the hardest part with this sport, because it's so lonely and it's so disciplined on yourself. You are always just so hard on yourself, and you're always looking at yourself that you have to be better, you have to look better. But that is how you go. You keep going because you get better and better. That's with life. You just keep going step by step, and then you are up to the top, and you have done everything because you kept on going. That is the main thing with this sport. Keep on going. Don't care about everyone else. People are going to judge. People are going to judge you in life. People are going to judge you with everything you do, with your whole life. But it's you versus you, and you only have one life. Why not go so freaking hard in this one life and try and achieve, and achieve all your goals? Because I have a quote that I made up. You go further failing than if you never try. So don't be scared of failing, because you can always try again. Listen to that and put that in your head, okay? Just keep that memorized in your head. Every time you fail and you want to give up, always have that in your head, okay? But yeah, so that is the fifth and final thing what my mistakes were. I have a lot more, but I will do that proper video. But yeah, it's better to start young with this sport. So yeah, do it. Definitely do it, and don't worry about your age, because I think it's better that you do it young, and not wait, So prove some people wrong, freaking show what you're made of, and get in your zone.